Well, hello there. Here we are playing Dragon Age, the Veilguard on PlayStation 5. We are about to stop Solus from destroying the world. Let's go.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
You can do it.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through.
Better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Oh. Let's go with she said, Harding said that someone needs to stay and deal with demons. So let's her stay and let's go with Neil.
Let's go now. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Let's go! This way!
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
I'd like to wake up. Fine, talk. This is a trick. Let's talk more.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Why should I believe you? Sure, you're the hero. You let them out.
Thanks to me. I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies? I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the Veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Okay, now I'm worried. This is your fault. Sarcasm, really. Damn right, we will. Let's go with sarcasm.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil? You need to listen.
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
More? What exactly happened?
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Sorry, Varric, but I need you. It's worse than you think. Let's go with the... But I need you.
You've got to get better. We need you leading the charge.
You stopped Solus from flooding the world with demons, Rook. Not me. Besides, I can't do much leading from bed.
But something else escaped, Varric. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Illuvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Shadows of Ancient Harlequin. Explore the lighthouse. Check with Harding. This is the map. Library, codex stories, musings, and information discovered throughout this. Missives, letters from your companions and others you aided in your journey. No? Oh, this is explaining who's who. Nothing here, nothing here. Shadow Dragons. On 20th, on Tevinter Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat and control magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages, themselves from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've heard all about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what it might allow those with violent intent, if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excesses of blood magic and subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium, they do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Leticia Paulus living in a border town in the Tevinter Imperium to a cousin in Orlais, 915 Dragon. Oh. The world of tedious. Oh my god. That's a lot to read. No mementos. A letter dated 6 months ago. Aldwir Streff is finally giving up sending teams out to rediscover the route that was lost. Without the magic in the map, the paths will not open, and the map is gone. I know it was difficult for him to make the final decision. You could see the angry vein in his forehead for days after. Now maybe he can start to move past it. Most of the others have already, but of course, as the leader of that mission, he views your defiance and the outcome that resulted as something of a personal failure. We will give him time. You being away is a blessing, and we all hope that your work with Varric Tetras is going well. You will be glad to hear that some of the younger Veil Jumpers are quite excited about you being on the trail of the Dread Wolf himself. You must regale them upon your return, Evelyn. Inspect. Okay. Oh, and this is who we met. Press and hold. Increase damage against blight armor. That is not important too much. Can I zoom in? No. Mirror of transformation. We can change our look. I don't like his skin. Let's leave him as this. Oh, we can change background. Let's go with the light. Accept the changes. Okay. Oh. I need to finalize. Okay. That was easy. It was a little too dark, huh? Too bad you cannot zoom in.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Introduction to the lighthouse. Once, the lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solas rebelled against those who call themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operation. With tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanuris, you are safe here, both those of flesh and those of faith. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire, should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Fellas son. Three meetings face to face under the sky. Door plague. Oh, this is those mirrors, huh? The portals. What we have down here? Arabian rune. Red Wolf's Alluvian. The dread Wolf's Alluvian. Most of us have only traveled through the alluvian set of hymns of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another. A bonded pair linked to no matter the distance. Solas has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we use normal alluvians, they could track us to our lair. Solas has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any alluvian, not just its bonded partner. Those we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal alluvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow, and I will guide you. Fellas son. Cannot get inside yet. Okay.
You're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Press stop on the skill screen and acquire new skills. Points available 3. Level 20. Can do that. Abilities, Lord of Fortune. Lords of Fortune pride themselves on their reckless battle tactics, focused on critical hits and mobile attacks. A weapon is your greatest ally in combat, focused on attack chains and advanced weapon techniques. Grave Wardens train their warriors to turn a strong defense into offensive might. Survival: the greatest warriors remain standing after a fight, focused on defensive options and stunning enemies. The Morn Watch teach their warriors to leech away their enemy's very essence, focused on weakening enemies, damage over time, and shield tosses. Check the weapons. Warrior Core, charge, attack, hold. Weapon swap, tap and down. 2 weapon configurations. Jump attack. Dodge, tap. Circle, defend, hold L1. Okay, this is... oh no, what the hell? Tumbling blades. Circle, circle, then square. Focus all your strength and determination into one mighty kick. R2, then triangle on return. Striking a shield toss with a shield attack volleys the shield back at enemies up to 3 times, dealing damage every time. Gain precision after a successful perfect defense. The next charge or final attack on enemy will be critical. Perfect defense, defend against an attack right as it impacts you. While L1. Rage takes 50% longer to begin to decay. Oh, I cannot buy this, why? I can't buy any of these. What the fuck did you do, man? Oh, I need to acquire this. I cannot acquire what I want. What the hell? Only these three I can acquire. Okay. Okay. Should I buy this one? Combat roll. Jump attacks guarantee critical hits if the target is knocked down. Strike projectile. Oh, we need this one. Maybe we will refund and buy this one. Yes. Burning steel blades rain down on your enemies. Why is burning on impact? Is it done? Lord and Lighthouse gather the team at the library table. Talk to Neve, talk to Harding. Needs to talk with Harding. Where is she? Oh.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Let's hope things go smoother. We'll see if we can. I'm still sorry. Well, she did deserve to trust her, huh?
Of course I do. We're a team.
Is this how fast you trust anyone? Should I be touched or worried?
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
I figured this out. Start with a big goal. I need better than that.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Okay, we talk with her. Now where is that Harding? Notes on caretaker. Notes on the caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads unknown, even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what will look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Ones are fleeting, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our trust need could be fire, or are even at odds, is hard to contemplate. Okay. I need to find them. Ooh, wow. Okay, did what? I think we can go through here. Imperial wave. That is where the new one was.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Julia.
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
What's here? Ever seen a place like this?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
You have plans. Are you okay?
Harding, are you doing all right?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. All right?
Been here. Here I wasn't. Mysterious note to enter the library passage. 3 pairing must meet face to face. Oh. 3? How the hell? Okay, okay. Okay. Blacksmith tools. On divine imperatives. On divine imperatives. The helm of the solar is destroyed. Veilguard man's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burned out by that memory of an enraged son. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the vulneraries are not as we are, and God's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who put so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift, but not dangerous. Even as he saves us, what does he impart upon us? Reflections by Shiran, one who renounced Darantel. Okay.
Must be two.
What the heck happened? What the fuck did I open?
Don't have anything for you. Or did you just miss me?
I miss you. Yes, I did. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. She said 3. What the fuck? I almost fell down. I cannot change any more these. Let's check on Hardened again.
I think I'm getting used to the fade.
I knew there's something here. Oh, oh, oh.
That's the second. One more to go.
Flawless crystal.
Okay. That did something.
And what is that? Faded note. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling old illusions. Solace, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. So why does this... It doesn't disappear? Okay, we found this stuff. Let me check the map. Isn't there a door here? What the hell? Come on. Maybe now I can go to that mirror, huh? There is no door here. Oh, look what we found now. This is open. Ooh. But this isn't. Okay, let's explore this in the next video. God bless you all, stay safe and peace.